The main reason is that the goals have been set increasingly high, and the situation has become increasingly complex. Our knowledge of the situation has increased. The direness of the awareness of direness of the situation has increased, but the difficulty of solving the problem, even though the solutions are evident, have a political tractability problem. The expectations have been very, very high. Take the coal outcome. You know, the standard that the I don't know what you'd call them, progressive environmentalists would say is the total elimination of the use of coal. Well, they got for the first time a section on coal that said reduce the use on coal. They didn't use the word reduce, I forget the word, but that's progress. Now, it's not what the progressive environmentalists want. Same thing with fossil fuels. For the first time, there was a statement in there about reducing subsidies for fossil fuels and the recognition that fossil fuels were the problem. That's a lot of progress. So I would dispute the characterization that no progress is made. I think we've been making progress ever since the first UN Conference on the Environment in 1972. Yeah. So the first thing is leading by example. The second thing is sharing resources. That is that many of the less developed countries of the world, that is the non-industrialized nations, in a true sense that when Americans say we can't afford to do something, we're just lying. We've got plenty of money. We can afford to do whatever the hell we want to do. But that's not true for most of the countries of the world. So there's going to have to be some sharing. Now, maybe some of that is what's the word for it? Reparations, right? From our past evils that's going to sink the Federated States of Micronesia, for example. And some of it is simply plain assistance on developing clean energy. Well, I don't like to use the word turning point in public policy because there are a few things that are that comprehensive in public policy. But I will say that it's a significant move because, you know, two of the biggest factors, and that is the coal issue and fossil fuels generally, were formally addressed somehow in the document, which is very good. Also, the sharing thing was recognized. There was a clear recognition that people did not live up to their $100 billion commitment, the industrialized nations. And there was a move, a bit unspecified, to increase that significantly in the future. So I think, in a sense, and again, you have to filter in all of this the effect of COVID. I mean, COVID has been a truly worldwide significant problem and will remain so for probably at least the next half decade, if not decade, and will never go away. And the fact that COP made as much progress as it did in Glasgow, given the general world health and economic situation, I think is pretty impressive.